Hi everyone. So in this video I'm going to show you how to organize your files within OneDrive. OneDrive again is your cloud storage space, and it can get pretty messy as you begin to upload files and create files in it, making it more difficult to find things when you need them. Very much like your L drive that you have at school or your document folder that you have at home, you can create a organized file system so that you can drag and drop things that are already in OneDrive into folders, or you can create things within existing folders that you create. So what we're going to do is you're going to log into Office 365, and again this is the landing page that you will always come to when you first log in, and then you will click on OneDrive. So we're in Tim Tebow's account again right now, and you can see he's pretty organized. He's already set up some folders for all his different subject areas, and he also has the document that we worked on previously that he didn't put in any of the folders. So if he continued to create files outside of the individual folders, this list could become very, very long. And in my experience, there are two different types of people in this world. There are pilers and filers. So here you see is an example of somebody we would call a piler, and this is what can happen to your Office 365 account if you just start piling documents in there. And by the way, this is not my desk. And then we also have people who are known as filers, and everything has a place and everything goes into a file, and they can find things when they need them. This is not my desk either. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to organize everything so you can look a little bit more like this picture in the digital world. Okay, so we're back over here to OneDrive, and you may have experimented with this already, but once you're in OneDrive, if you recall, this new button is what allowed us to create individual types of documents, like the Word document that we did, but you can also create folders. So for instance, I can click New Folder, and then I can name this folder. I'm just going to call this Online Summer Class, and we'll put everything that we create for this class in this folder, and you can get rid of it later if you choose to. So I'm going to click Create. So now you can see I have this new folder over here. It says I created a few seconds ago, and I have this document that I created previously that is part of this class, so I want to bring it up here into this class. Very simple way to do this. If you go over to your file and hold down your mouse button and drag it till you get to the folder that you want to put this in, you can see right now I have a rectangle around this online summer class. This means this is the one that is active, and if I let go of my mouse, that's where my summer vacation is going to go. So I'm going to let go, and it should just take a second to drop it right in there. So you can see the file is no longer here at the bottom. So if I click on online summer class, we should see that file in there now as well. Now, you can look over here where it says Documents Online Summer Class. This is called the breadcrumb trail, and this is going to tell you exactly where you are, what folder you're in. So if I needed to get back to my list of folders, kind of back to my home page of OneDrive, I can click back over here on Documents, and that brings me back. This is something important for you and your students who will be using this next year or are already using it, because there's a couple of different ways they can create documents. Let's say they're in English class and they need to create something, they're creating an essay, they can go directly to New and click on Word document and create their document, but it's not going to put it in their English folder automatically. They're going to have to drag and drop it like we just did before. But what you can tell them to do, or get them in the habit of doing, is if they have a folder system already set up and they know they're going to create something in English, they can click on the English folder, and then they can click New here and then create their document, because you can see here at the top we are already in our English folder. So this saves us the step of having to drag and drop things over. Now, a couple of people have asked me in the past, can you create subfolders within folders? Because some people like to be really, really organized. Yes, you can. So once you're in the folder that you want to create a subfolder for, you make sure that you are in that folder, and you will see it listed over here. So you will click New, click New Folder, and then you will name your subfolder, whatever it is you want to call it. So I hit Create. So now I have a folder buried within a folder. And if I were to click on it, and there should be nothing in here, you will see Online Summer Class, and then here is the subfolder which I called subfolder. And again, I want to get back over to all of my documents. I can just click over here on Documents, and now I can see my list. So one of the tasks for this week is going to be creating some folders. Now you might not have a folder system already in mind, but if you think about how your L drive at school or how you lay out your files at home is already organized, you might want to think about different ways or different folders that you can create. You're going to create a couple of folders just so you can get your organization started.